This is Star Wars Paladin. And I'm playing it nowhere.
Objective is to establish a beachhead for our naval forces. Primary target, Republic
Looks like I'm grouped up with some people from Ice-T.
Artillery emplacements. Capture a minimum of 2 emplacements to penetrate the enemy bunker's shields. Upon the bunker's destruction, our
bunch of sick
vehicles will secure
twisted
the coast.
are playing. Guess I'll go guard north.
Seize the artillery emplacements for Imperial glory.
I always give them a hard time. Especially Rage. They always like have these amazing games. Oh my gosh. You guys are gonna laugh. I haven't PvP'd in like 2 weeks. I wasn't even gonna record the match. I'm like, you know what?
Southern artillery emplacement acquired. Targeting.
I said, you know what?
We are penetrating the Republic shield. Continue firing.
But yeah, Rage is like, oh, we had the awesomest game. I'm like, yeah, why don't you record? And he's like, sorry. Anyway, I haven't been PvPing a lot. My system is getting too bogged down, and there were so many haters telling me how to play, even though we're doing just fine, telling me to play with better groups, even though not only are we doing just fine, but if I play with better groups, they start Q dodging. I decided to take a break. So my system handles Galactic Starfighter just fine, and I've started my non-Star Wars channel. So if you only watch my PvP stuff, this is kind of a status update. Oh, I guess we're gonna 3-cap. So, freaking tired. So what else is new? Lots of haters. Yep, covered that. People don't like my loadout. Yep, I got that. They don't like my spell order. Yep. What else? People don't like my build in general. So, after 2 or 3 particularly really bad nights, we had an amazing night, and I'm like, you know what? This is a good spot to leave it at. This is a good spot to leave it at, and so that's where I left it. And that's where we're at now. It's been about 2 weeks. Kind of reflect on things. Gonna be getting new hardware here in a couple days, which is gonna make my melee a lot better. If I can find this person that was bashing on me, but then I knew they were really my friend. They just it was really popular this day to be bashing on me, and they started bashing on me. But then I talked to him afterwards. I deleted all these videos, so you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. But then, like, after the video, they're like, oh no, I'm sorry, everything's cool. I'm like, well, you're just shitting all over me with your friend. Yeah, I know. Like, okay, well, that's kind of a big deal. But they didn't think so. Well, that's fine. They were super cool about it. But they promised to teach me some new loadouts and stuff. Or some new rotations. But honestly, a lot of it just has to do with my hardware. When you're playing at 10 frames per second, you just can't honestly play that well. And then on top of that, you have all the other latency issues going on. It's just really bad. And it's funny because I was watching a Street Fighter 4 live stream for an hour where, like, the developer, or not, I don't know if they were the developers, but part of the team were playing. And the people in the channel were like, oh, there's no lag. What lag? They're not the ISP. They can't control lag, this and that and the other thing. And then it just immediately, all of a sudden, this last guy went to just troll him. And he was lagging him, and they started talking about, oh, he's hitting the lag pedal. He's hitting the lag pedal. And I'm just like, what the hell, you guys? So you know about this. And you're just not doing anything about it. Latency is a real problem. The new Killer Instinct game is dealing with it by, if you lag out a certain amount of games, like if you drop the connection or whatever, it's gonna put you in a lag bracket, like kind of like lag jail, and you'll only be able to play against other people like that. Even if you win and play honest and get your way out of it, it doesn't matter, you still are stuck in there. And that's the kind of shit that this game needs, because I have a bad I have a semi-okay bare minimum connection, because we're all sharing this big pipe. But my frames is terrible. I know what everything's supposed to look like, and I still have people that just start skipping around. I know there's a lot of latency hacks in this game, and I just got so sick and tired of being accused of having bad rotations, having a skill tree, being down a skill tree that nobody likes, and all that, getting blamed for not meleeing, even though we're winning games with my strategies. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I want to play on Extremist, but I can't for the same reason. I get yelled at for how I play. And I can't melee worth crap because the frame rate drops down to almost nothing. And then you have people taking advantage of it with all the little latency hacks. And I got tired of people telling me there's no such thing as latency hack. All you gotta do is put an SWTOR latency hack into your freaking Google search, and there it is. It's there, it exists. People are so damn stupid. Just by repeating over and over that it doesn't exist, they think that somehow wins the argument. And, it doesn't. Why do I do this? Because of self-things. So I'm going to be upgrading my hardware this week, and you guys should see some significantly better videos. And also, I should be playing somewhat better, and if I can track down that friend of mine to show me how to play an AP. Why? Where are all the color things? Where am I? Down here? Oh, shit damage. Well, I was defending for the first half of the game. Anyway. So... So, I'm gonna try and track them down. And, they said they had some pointers for my rotation. And I'm not surprised. You know, I never claimed I had the perfect rotation, but you guys just Amit. I gotta wait for Amit to get on. I wanted to record. I'm gonna record the sessions that we have too, because I want to put those up on YouTube. You know, I never claimed to have the perfect build. You know, people think that by me playing it, it's saying that I have the perfect build somehow. Some kind of admission or some kind of statement or declaration that I have like the perfect character or that I am the best. You know, now if we're talking Galactic Starfighter, I'm usually, if I'm actually active in the match, like if I'm not defense, I'm usually on top every single game. And even then, I have a lot. I wouldn't say I have a lot to learn, but I would say that I am by no means the perfect build for every situation. And Samus is that way too. Samus is not the perfect build for every situation. But between the latency hacks, the terrible frame rate, people deliberately trying to kill me in my matches to either show off in my videos or ruin my videos, people farming us all the way back to the entrance and telling us it's our fault, and then when we come in with bigger groups and they start Q dodging, I mean, all these problems, and saying that ranked doesn't exist when people are playing ranked every night. Well, there you have it first. Somebody's gonna pay $450,000 for those arm rings. That's funny, I thought they were buying those earlier, now they're... Or I thought they were selling them earlier, now they're buying them. Anyway, all these problems, I was like, you know, I need to take a break, and I talked to Amit, and... yeah... decided to go back and play Galactic Starfighter, where I was having a lot more fun. Start playing some non-Star Wars games, especially since frickin' LucasArts is pulling a Nintendo and refuses to answer my questions. And then YouTube. In fact, they started doing this on both of my channels. YouTube has put all of my new videos that I upload under review. All of them on both channels. And it doesn't matter what game it is. It could be Star Wars. I also play RimWorld, Marvel, Shadowrun, and another game that I apologize, I can't remember the name of it. It's really hard for me to remember. I don't want to tab out because tabbing out on some of my games has been ending the video. And then I can't splice it back together without wasting way too much time. But every single one of those games, it does the same thing. YouTube's like, oh, this is under review. Your monetary is under review. It's like I still have been doing this for 2 months. A little over 2 months, I believe. I still haven't made a single penny. Not a single penny. And YouTube continues to put my videos under
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
review, like I'm some kind of freaking scam artist. And then I tried to deal with it with LucasArts, and LucasArts is like, oh, our movies? No, you can't use our movies. I'm like, I know I can't use your movies. They never did respond. That was like a month ago. I know I keep talking about it. But you know, you try to get like legitimate feedback. But here's the funny thing. You go like, I talked to the guys at Dead State. They're like, sure, of course you can record our game. You know, just say, you know, what test build it is. I was like, oh, yeah, duh. Okay, that's a good idea. Thank you. RimWorld. RimWorld's like, yes, of course, please. The other one, shoot, I really need to write down the name of it. Troll. No. Anyway, the other one, I apologize, I can't remember the name. I talked to that guy too. He's like, of course you can record our game. And so those are all like, yeah, those aren't like, you know, AAA or whatever. But a lot of those developers have developed for AAA games. No, Kirby. I hope my other friends aren't. No, I'm sure my other friends aren't mad at me. I should have probably talked to him, though. I didn't realize he was on. I talked to Estinio on text, actually. I haven't talked to Kiri, you know, talked to Komodo in probably a week or two. I didn't tell them I was taking a break. I thought I told Kiri I was taking a break. I know I told Estinio. But anyway, these other game developers, they know how beneficial it is to let people play the game on YouTube. Yeah, you don't want your game bashed, but you know, likewise, you shouldn't publish an absolutely horrible game where you like funded your own Kickstarter to take everybody else's money, and then you take the money and you go buy a house or some damn thing and move across country, which is what people have done. So people are gonna call you on it if you have a crappy game on YouTube. But they show you why. They show you why they think that way. You know, and it's great for beta testing too, or alpha testing, because you're testing something happens, and you have a video recording of it. That's simple. I was having problems with some stuff on RimWorld last night, and I had the videos. of it. So.
Get the ball over the opposing team's line any way you can, and your team gets a point.
That was cool.
Weapons.
It's just nice. It's just nice to have it recorded.
Do not kick the ball. Huts don't have feet.
And you got all your.
Respect he deserves.
It's like a win-win-win-win-win-win-win situation. The people basically get free promotion. You get to develop quality content, hopefully make a couple bucks off your ads if you can get enough people. And YouTube gets all their money too, because Google frickin' absorbs all the money in between. And then the end advertiser, it's a win-win for them too, because they get more traffic. So why would you fight all of this? Big old leg spikes. Yeah, my bandwidth is doing terrible. So I don't know, that's kind of the update. All the updates. kind of the last couple weeks. The other thing, I don't really like PvP that much. PvP, just like anything else, is only as fun as the friends you have. That's it. It's only as fun as the friends you have. And I have good friends, I'm lucky. I'm lucky I have good friends.
Neutral ball, let's go berserk!
Wow, that was lag. Neutral ball, let's go berserk. I've got the ball all the way over. Oh, nobody's gonna grab me. Any day now. Nope. Nobody grabbed me.
Awkward ball handler is down.
So I just haven't done...
Frog dog, nice
I don't know, and I still have good friends. I haven't lost any friends. The problem is, I guess everybody succeeded that wanted to. They were making the game so absolutely miserable that I just didn't want to play it anymore. So they won, you win. Temporarily. Honestly, I'm just waiting until you guys don't remember anymore. I'll be back. As long as my friends are here.
We're down, just destroyed by the frog dogs. Frog dogs
I've always
grab the
found
ball.
if you just
Run,
wait,
frog dogs.
if you just wait a little bit, the haters and the
Frog dog pass connects. Big game.
hipsters and people just blind, stupid people that
Enemy is unbeatable.
they really quickly get distracted and move on. It's been 2 weeks. They're probably already freaking out about something else now. I know within 2 or 3 days of doing the videos, the forum had died down.
Frog dog.
The forum
Get a
thread
cleaner, droid.
had died down. Oh, it's Sevro. Cool.
Pass. Success. That's how it's done.
Thanks, Sevro. Oh well. As long as he isn't deliberately
Spectacular
chasing me down, although it seems an awful lot like that's what he was doing. He could have just attacked, you know, somebody else, but I think a lot of people are attacking me and killing me to either
Unbeatable.
ruin my videos or to just try to get me to stop playing.
Frog dog throws to frog dog.
something.
Nice pass. Enemy is unbeatable.
Wow, okay. It's fail.
Neutral ball. Let's go
Fail
berserk.
grapple. When I update my hardware, I might go back to
Show us
extremes.
what you've got, rotworms.
Or if there's a double XP weekend, I might level up Armitage. I don't know.
Neutral ball. Let's go berserk.
Is there anybody in front of me? No.
Awkward ball handler is down.
Oh, he was up there. I just didn't see him. I was looking for him on the map and I didn't see him. And they DPS'd me down a little too fast. I've lost a lot of my tankiness. Sacrifice for damage.
Our dogs have the ball, but for how long? Unbeatable.
They got a really good team. I don't understand how Empire versus Empire ends up with some of the most ludicrously unbalanced teams. It seems like pretty simple. You got Empire, you just balance their prior stats around. Oops.
Grab the ball. Run, Frog Dogs!
Honestly, I think Hudball is a lot easier to win than people think. You just gotta have 3-4 people sitting in mid. Running around in their little death groups.
Frog Dogs on a rampage! Watford pass is good
Wow,
for a game.
everybody's like pretty distracted. We should be able to score again, honestly. There's no way that they should be able to have enough people.
Watford ball handler is down.
Okay, never mind. Oh, several. I'm sure it's not personal. Had a couple people into you. Oh, ball sack, stupid door. Had a couple people just keep. Just track me down and just mercilessly kill me the whole entire game. That's my little trick I like to do, but unfortunately they've always got the person up there to toss it to. No, he's gonna get his little... Oh, no, we got him before he got his little cheater item. Yeah, and a couple people that like to just find me, and they would have like the absolute lowest scores, and they'd be like, well, I'm trying to show you, or I'm trying to test you, or I'm just this, or I'm just that, and it's like, you know what, no, it's harassment, I don't care. You can say you're my friend, or whatever, but it's still harassment. Talk shit to me. Because the thing is, oops, why did my tab grab the wrong person? The thing is, like, being able to kill me one-on-one just doesn't have anything to do with the match. It especially doesn't have anything to do in a freaking hot ball, tell you what. And I think people also get upset. I think people also get upset that I won't duel them. And it's like, I don't need to duel. What does dueling have to do with how good I am at PvP? Oh, last place. That is an awesome sword. Where did you get that sword? Where did you get that sword? Sword envy.
Grab the ball. Run, Frog Dogs!
Well, I don't think we're gonna win, so I'm just trying to have fun for the last few minutes. I really didn't want to play as that, it kept bugging me about it.
He is invincible.
Wow, they healed up fast. Had a little lag and a little stun. They were already healed up.
Onwards, destroy the ball handler.
Alright, well that about wraps that
Onward,
up.
ball handler is down.
That's so stupid. Oh, what's this mean? Inflicted 5,000 damage with a single ability and 25 different hot balls on matches. Good, I guess. Friggin' idiot. Yeah, it is hard to throw when you're at low hit points. It's really freaking hard. Why would you say something so stupid? People have no critical thinking whatsoever. Alright, so... My head is killing me, but they're probably not gonna want to let me go, and that is probably the person I put on ignore that was mouthing off. It is. I had a feeling because that name looked awfully familiar. Sorry, buddy, you're... Sorry. It's the way it goes sometimes. You ladies out there try to be respectful too, because we love to have you around, but sometimes you get cranky. uh, need to upgrade my hardware first. Later this week. Yeah, you just gotta... I don't know how is it? You know, you can be assertive, but I mean, women they get cranky, and they say things that are true, but that it's like at the same time you just kind of, it's like, what do you say to that? You don't really say anything to that. Oh man, you just gotta be nice and kind to people, no matter which gender you are. Being a woman or female, lady, girl, doesn't give you some kind of like newfangled authority to just shit all over everybody. Just like being a guy doesn't give you authority to shit all over everybody. Basket. Just be nice to each other. If it's the one thing I can say. Doesn't matter how old or young you are, what your sexual preferences are, or what your political, or you know what you think about the Second Amendment, what you even think about the First Amendment. Just be nice to each other. Everybody's gonna have differing opinions. I mean, you see how many people shit and hate on me, and I don't freaking go nuts. I don't treat them any worse or better than anybody else. No, that's not it. Gosh darn it, how is he doing that? Oh, Control Shift F. Somebody just showed me that earlier, that's funny. Be nice to each other no matter what. You know, who cares what religion people are? Being some other religion doesn't entitle you to wipe them off the face of the planet and before you shout and blame accusations of one religion over another. Just remember this, people don't even need a reason to hurt each other. They'll do it just because nobody has been hurt in a while. So, before you blame religion or anything, people have been doing it before religion existed. People were hurting each other before religion existed. Before you blame guns, people were hurting people before guns existed. Before you blame MMOs, it was there before MMOs existed. Assholes have existed since day 900 and something. No. Cain and Abel decided
Waste of my talents, if you ask me.
that they weren't able to work things out anymore. And I know the story's more complicated than that. Just be freaking nice to each other. That's what I want my whole channel to be about. It's like, even if you're a hardcore PvPer and think everything I do is like the worst possible frickin' thing on the planet, and my gear sucks, and all you idiots who say I'm not wearing PvP gear. This is a damn RP server. I'm wearing RP gear. Let's just be freaking nice. Be freaking nice to each other. I need to make sure I add him to my friends list. Just that's what I want the channel to be about.
Echo.
Just be nice to each other. That's what I wanted my channels to be about. I wanted it to be a place where people would have a frickin' place to go. Because, I don't know, some of you followed how the forum went. The forums are a vicious, brutal place. You don't want to post on the forums. Nobody wants to post on the forums because the select little asshole group that floats around where you're wrong no matter what, and they just spend all day telling everybody how wrong they are. That's actually the one single driving force behind the forum, is that. So, that's what I want the channel to be. I want everybody to be able to come to the channel and hang out and be friends and talk about the stuff that we like to talk about. And if you're going to come around and say how much our builds suck, or we suck, or the games we like suck, or whatever, it's just really simple. What now? Oh, it's... yeah? You better run. You better run. Ooh. Spammo time. War Hero Combat Time. Let's check it out. Oh, that looks freaking cool. Samus looks like a big beefcake. Oh, only 900. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does Samus look cool now? Ooh, look at that big blaster cannon. I think it's cool. That would be good for a Marauder. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would that be cool? I like the color. Samus teased him. Oh, this is funny. I always wanted to just frickin' record. I thought it would annoy people, but honestly, like, you guys have been watching my 2.5 hour long videos, and I haven't heard a single person complaining about it yet. What I did was, if you're wondering, is I coded in the little pause button, programmed in the pause button to Bandicam. So that way I don't have to tab out to pause, and I just pause out the loading screens. I was tabbing out to do it, and that works fine for TOR, but it doesn't work fine for anything else. That way I can just keep recording. I really need to go check my other characters now. But it's just so I like never get to hang out with Chill. He's talking about Garriott. He's a big fan of UO. We actually found out how to get our UO accounts turned back on. That's the problem, is the subscription. Oh, that'd be so funny though, recording us playing UO. I don't know why. This is so funny. It'd be like me recording playing like an 8-bit game. Anyway, I'm gonna stop recording. I'm gonna tell them I gotta go. But I could talk to Chiel all day. Me and him have like so much. I mean, you can talk to people and they're nice, and you click and connect and stuff. But anyway, it's rare that you find somebody kind of like you guys, like you find like somebody that was in like the military at the same time as you, but they weren't in the same unit, and you know. No, that's probably overly mean, because I think Zedek actually... it's rare that you find somebody that actually has been through things that you've been through. And I think anybody who's played UO for a long period of time has been through that. Been through something unique and difficult and special. Kind of like you SWGers when you talk to each other. Or like if I ever find somebody else who's played Matrix Online, for example. Or what the heck? There's like a foot of snow outside. It sounds like somebody's driving a freaking motorcycle. Or like an old dirt bike. I immediately wanted to run out. Like, oh, that sounds funny. I can't even imagine how that would go. Anyway, if you've ever played like a unique game with lots of trials and tribulations and rough spots, those are the funnest people to talk to, whether it's a game or real life. Like if you've, like I know a lot of people who've worked at like CF or Old Dominion or Tektronix, you know, and you find a bunch of them and you get them all together and you just listen. You just listen to their stories. Oh, there they go again. A woman is neither mad nor happy. She's precisely as moody as she chooses to be. Anyway. So it's cool. So Seal's like that. Me and him can talk about UO stuff. And it's just like, yeah. That's This is so funny. I'm gonna talk to my wife about turning UO back on and recording UO. Oh my gosh. The thing is, in UO you only have like 100 hit points. It's so, if it's like super Twitch, which is funny because it's, you know, like an action RPG, but it's like the most twitchiest action RPG in the whole world. Like imagine playing Diablo or something. Your guy only has 100 hit points. Anyway, Alright, I'm shutting this off. Oh shoot, I probably didn't message that guy back, and I probably didn't put him on my friends list. That's what happens when you're multitasking. Go back. I feel bad. I probably missed it. What is it? He goes, I didn't make it. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Fake Latin. Oh, there they go again. They're blazing up and down the street on their dirt bike. Alright. You are what are you getting to? Whoops. That's where it was. Let's see. So, Marco is a guy from a couple of weeks ago. And there's a lot of people that are like, well, how do we get involved in the channel? And I said, well, if you want to play mids, we can play mids. Or you can wait to get 55, or you can play if I have 55. And I had a lot of people that said, well, I just want to wait till I get 55. And I go, okay, we'll throw me in your friends list. And a lot of people actually do that. And he's one of the people who actually went ahead and threw me on his friends list and actually got a hold of me. A lot of people like to follow me on my channels instead of like any kind of a Twitter or a Facebook, Instagram, whatever freaking social media garbage. There's a lot of people that are just using YouTube for their social media, not Google+. The problem with that is YouTube, Google broke it so bad that you can't really use it anymore. So, but still, that's still where people try to follow and watch me at, so. Anyway, that's enough yakking for me. We'll talk to you guys later, bye.